Hey guys, what's up? Arnie Arnica here, and today we're going to do a short video. We're going to be analyzing Adogs DFA versus Ryan Mihalik's Dartling Glue, and we're just going to see how Adogs can successfully not get drained by Dartling Glue with his strategy. Although it is a little bit... it's pretty different from what's normally played in DFA, but it's just as strong, really. So Ryan Mihalik's just going to anti-stall round 1. That's pretty basic stuff. One interesting thing to note is that NG has to spike round 1, but Dartling doesn't even have to spike, so Adogs sends 253, pretty basic stuff. Gets up his triple dart, and you see here, he doesn't go for his farm, but he decides to eco. It's pretty interesting. Adogs knows this is going to be a drain game, so he's trying to go late, so eco's going to matter a lot to him. They send pinks and then blues. Adogs is forced to stop ecoing after, but he did force some defense, so it was worth it in the end. 282. And Ryan is still sending blues, which is not very smart. I would stop sending as soon as he gets up the second triple dart. They both send stuff at each other. I think what Adogs could have done was just kept sending at Dartling there, but he balloon boosted it, so maybe it wasn't really worth it. But as you can see right here, Adogs is just showing how to play Dart early game. He's just messing him up with eco balloons. That's like really well played on his part, because like Dart, NG, they're both really good early game. See, he gets it in that spot that Airy uses, like a tier 1 kind of DFA spot. See, he gets ready for round 11 rush, but he doesn't send anything, so he sends a round 11 rush. But he underestimated Glue. Like, Glue is really good against grouped. It's kind of like Mortar in a way, but more skilled. So right now, Adogs is ecoing, spaced ecoing, and he punishes his farm. That's pretty interesting. And he keeps ecoing. Now, one thing about Dartling Glue is that Dartling Glue doesn't really go late, so it can just keep its boosts all game, basically. And it's just going to boost, so when you boost like anything other than an eco rush at it, is just going to boost, and it doesn't really need boost at all to succeed with things like Glue. It's kind of like Mortar. But I digress. Let's continue. Since around 15 rush, and if you want to get DFA to boost every time, you can send a little rush, and then you can send space ceramics behind it. And you see the darts are going to be chasing, so they're going to be forced to boost like 99% of the time unless they're really good at the game. Adogs just gets another dart and defense. He does leak a bit though. You see? And he goes for a eco rush. Instead of sending zebras, he sends blacks. Blacks and pinks are really good eco balloons, by the way. You see, people send whites a lot, but I'm not really sure why. They just spam it. It's really annoying to deal with. They both boost. And Ryan Mihalik is going to go for a counter. Or a re-rush, I should say. But you see, Adogs, he just gets up Spolts, and then he ODS's. I think he could have kept the Spolts, but he bought in the wrong spot. Ryan could have capitalized, but he didn't. See? He gets up triple darts. It's really good. Good plays from Adogs right now. See, he's actually... So, you see, although Ryan is up in farms, like Adogs is just up in general. Because he has the late game strategy. Ryan doesn't need eco, but Adogs really needs it. So, he's out ecoing by 2, and now he's going to start getting up farms. See, Spolt spam. Pretty OP, honestly. He has to boost, which is unfortunate. Then he white spams back. Sends a Moab. That's pretty interesting. I mean, when you're going Dartling glue, you can't really do much, can you? It's not even that good of a strategy. Sends another Moab. Adogs just boost to it. It's no point. Sends region leads, but it doesn't do anything because he has a top jug. Sends pinks over AI, really good. It's a really smart play because the glue is gonna hit its pierce cap, and then Dartling's gonna hit its pierce cap as well. So look, if Ryan wanted to do what he did next earlier, he should have done it round 22 immediately, instead of waiting here. Because now Adogs just has so much eco and it's building up so quickly. Yeah, look at that. He's even in farms and he's up in like so much eco. And Ryan very stupidly balloon boosts 3 BFBs. He did, however, a good choice, balloon boosting the next 2 instead of all 3 of them. Because it's gonna layer and you can't Super Monkey Fan Club it. Like most people do. Also, you could just boost against it, but as you know, he didn't have boost. So Adogs just decides to get up in ODS, obviously. And he's just going to wait for them to pop before he gets a GZ. Yeah. And then Ryan Mihalik sends 3 more. And for some reason, Adogs goes for another GZ. You don't need another GZ here. But Adogs goes for another GZ anyways. Goes for a BFB, and Adogs is just going to Super Monkey Fan Club this. And that's basically it. Yeah. So as you can see, Adogs prioritized eco over farms. Even though it was a drain game strategy that Ryan was using, Ryan was ecoing way too hard, allowing Adogs to just eco hard and not get drained, even though he was against anti-stall. So that's going to be it for this video. I think it was a pretty interesting game, and other DFA players should copy it as well. Because from what I see, a lot of them lose to Ryan Mihalik on Dart maps. Alright, have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye.